So after you have installed Photoshop Elements 15, a lot of people ask me, do you uninstall version 14 or the version 13 or the one that you had previously? I myself do not. I usually keep the last version. So basically, if I had version 13 and 14 on my system, I probably would go ahead and uninstall version 13 and then install version 15. So hopefully that makes sense. I usually keep one version behind just in case. I'm always very, very cautious just in case something happens with the latest version or it doesn't act right. I don't want to delete everything and then not have Adobe Photoshop. That would be crazy. So I usually keep two versions. Now, some people may not have enough space on their machine, so then you probably would want to eliminate that last version. So anyway, with version 15, I noticed that the icon looks the exact same as version 14. So I put them as a shortcut on my my desktop, and so I can get to it really easily. So as you notice, they both look exactly the same. So the first few times I kept thinking, which one is version 15? Well, if you roll over it, it should pop up a little thing. It's not doing it right now. Let's just see something once. Here we go. If you click somewhere else, then it will show you that it's Adobe Photoshop Elements 15. If I roll over this one, it will say Adobe Photoshop Elements 14. So I can double click on that to launch it. Or you can go into, now if you have a Macintosh, it might be a little bit different, but I do use version 10 of Windows on my PC. And if you are viewing this on a Mac, everything's pretty much exactly the same, only a few key strokes different, like the Control key is the Command key, the Alt key is the Option key on the Mac. So anytime I say Control or Alt, you'll know, you're being a Mac user will know that I'm really mean Command or Alt for those two keys. So you can go in through this way, and notice here it says Adobe Photoshop Elements 15. You can launch it that way, or I can double click on this right here. It takes a couple seconds to launch. It will look like this. There will be a photo editor, an organizer, and video editor. Now I did not purchase Premiere. I don't use Premiere as a video program, so I did not purchase that, but you may have that available if you purchased Premiere. I do not use the organizer in Photoshop Elements. I basically just put all my photos in a folder, just like I said previously in the previous segment, and I keep them there. You can pull in all your photos into the organizer, but I don't do it that way because it's a little bit I don't know, it's weird whenever you update your system, and I get a little bit weird with that. So, but you can use that organizer, no problem. And then also Karen did a class on organizing. It's called ACDC, so you can check that out. So I normally go into Photo Editor. It will go ahead and pull up the screen that looks like this. Now you might jump into Live, Quick, Guided, or Expert. Most of the time we will be working in Expert, although I will show you how to use those other modes. Here is eLive. It will be hooked up to the internet, and there will be some, like if I click on it, it will show some videos of Photoshop Elements, so you can go through that way. Quick mode, it will look like so, and you won't have nearly as many tools on the left hand side as you do in the other modes. Here is the guided mode. We will talk about this in more detail later. And then we have the expert mode. So basically that's how you launch Photoshop Elements 15. Remember that after you do install it, you can keep the older version or you can uninstall the older version. It's totally up to you. If you would like to see more of these short videos, be sure to check out all the ways to stay connected by hitting that pause button and jotting these down, or they might be on this side, or they might be down below. So if you would like to find out more about our memberships, you can also go to naods.com/special. We do have some great specials going on right now, so be sure to go there. And as always, if you have questions, comments, concerns, feedback, whatever, go ahead and post them below. I love getting comments on these videos. And if you have any suggestions on upcoming videos, let me know what that could be too. I'm Michelle Stelling, the founder of the National Association of Digital Scrapbookers, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.